Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Super Jerry 27's Nerd Cave, where I talk about comic book, video games, social commentary, sometimes action figures, whatever suits my fancy since it's my channel. I have noticed that about 84% of viewers are not subscribed to my channel, so I would definitely appreciate it if you subscribed, liked, commented, even shared. I don't know why you'd want to share my fat ass, but a like and a comment and a subscription go a long way. But you're not here to listen to me talk about that. You're here to see what I think about the latest Alone in the Dark entry coming from Pieces Interactive. But first, I want to talk a smidgen about Alone in the Dark 2008, where Edward Carnby finds himself in modern day New York, and unbeknownst to him, he has to fight an evil. The main thing I remember from this game, I did beat it, is the car scene at the very beginning of the game where you're driving a car, you don't even know how to do the controls yet, and you have to navigate a crumbling New York City. I enjoyed this game. I had a lot of fun with it. Atari made some bangers on the Xbox 360, or at least published them. Like, I just popped in Chronicles of Riddick, Attack on Butcher Bay, slash Escape from. No, Assault on Dark Athena, Escape from Butcher Bay, and I'm liking it so far. I'm not very far. Like, I just got the shotgun, so yeah, that's about it. But I love horror, and I enjoyed my time with this game. I wish I could stream it. It won't play on the Series X, so I need to figure out a way to do it so everybody can see me do it. But that involves spending money, which I don't have right now, which is why I still use these because I haven't bought a new microphone yet. But you're not here to hear me bitch about money because nobody's doing well thanks to this wonderful economy. You're here to listen to me talk about Alone in the Dark, starring David Harbour and Jennifer Coomer, I believe her name is. So I filmed this, what is it called? Review, Better Late Than Never review, about a week ago when I was only 3 hours into the game. After I filmed the video, I went on a binge and beat David Harbour's part of the story. And it kind of changed the taste in my mouth about this game. First, I want to say it took me 6 to 7 hours to beat this. So the first 5 hours or so, super fun, super creepy. You have to fight like creatures, but not in a frantic way. So the combat seems smooth, right? Hold, shoot, boom, bada boom, run. Yeah. When you get to the two bosses you have to fight, that whole control system and layout for combat really shows how bad it is. I had trouble beating the last two bosses, not because I'm bad at games, but because like you have to shoot a guy and run away, and he like chases you real quick. I looked at the controls. Some of it's my fault. I looked at the controls, and there is a dodge button that I wasn't using throughout the entire of the game. So if you hit that, you can you. It was easier to beat the boss. Once I looked at the controls, I'm like, oh, it's fucking dodge. So I took care of him, and then the final boss, which I'm not going to say what it is kind of tough because it gives you no direction. I basically did my first time. I just unloaded every bit of ammo and everything into it, and nothing happened. I'm like, all right, I'm doing this wrong. So then I kind of calmed down and looked at it, and you have to find certain things, like kind of like the Capcom bosses that have like glowing titties and shit. This had like a glowing fungus that you just can't see unless you're like, what is that there, Sonny? So that's my caveat. The combat shows its weakness when you get to the final bosses. It goes from like stealthy, quick snipey thingies to holy sweet fuck, why am I fighting this? But it's really fun. I thought this was more based on voodoo through the first 3 hours. It's not. That's why I have H.P. Lovecraft, The Myth of Cthulhu graphic novel from IDW behind me because I love the Cthulhu mythos that H.P. Lovecraft created. This game kind of dips its toe into that a smidgen. Obviously, if you want a Cthulhu type game, you got to play the Sinking City or Call of Cthulhu. But this game, it's fun. You can beat it in about 6 hours. Like I said, 6 to 7 hours. I beat Harbour's half, or Edward Carnby. I need to play Emily Hartwood's half next. I might wait a little bit just because I don't know what I want to play on my PlayStation 5 just now. Maybe I'll go back to Dragon's Dogma. Maybe I'll stream some Stellar Blade. I don't know, but this game is fun. I got it for $20 off retail price, brand new from eBay. Little did I know that it was a shell company for Best Buy because they shipped it to me via FedEx. And I'm like, okay, cool. Way to get rid of your physical media, or it was stolen. Either one. I enjoyed it. Uh, Hopefully, we'll get a sequel, where combat's tighter, the story is a little more executed. I know it's two games in one. They're doing the Resident Evil 2 route, but unlike Resident Evil 2, I wasn't like hot shitty, let's go play it again as the lady. I just got through it. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to fight those two bosses again with this control scheme. But it's moody, it's atmospheric. The controls up to the bosses are great. Um, in my opinion, David Harbour was just there for the paycheck. I know that Stranger Things isn't going anywhere right now, and he doesn't really have a super hooper duper Hollywood career at the moment because he's kind of that's like his response. Like he'll click on something, look at it, he's like, hmm. I'm like, fuck, dude. But yeah, if you like horror, if you're Resident Evil 4 out, and I don't think there's any other horror games out right now. So yeah, this is the horror game to get. I enjoyed it. Maybe it's a rental or a GameFly purchase, but do pick it up. Maybe buy it new so that we can tell developers that we want double A games like this in our lives because sometimes the triple games just suck floppy donkey dick, and I don't want to do that. I want to enjoy a nice triple A game that I enjoy, that's not spewing a message at me or telling me I'm an incel or whatever the fuck that means. But if you like it, pick it up. If you like horror, pick it up. If you're on the fence, wait for sale. Have you played the game? I would love to know. Let me know in the comments. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all soon in another video.